Hello children, welcome to the grammar session. In this video we are going to learn about the determiners. This is the first chapter of your grammar book. So without much ado, let's proceed. Children, before we start the chapter, we should know the definition of the determiner, or what is determiner. A determiner is a word that introduces a noun. It always comes before a noun, not after. And it also comes before any other adjectives used to describe the noun. Determiners are required before a singular noun but are optional when it comes to introducing plural nouns. Now let's start the chapter. A. Defining a determiner. Look at these phrases. The best boy. As you can see, the is written in bold. My brother, my you can see is highlighted. That tree is highlighted. Every student, every is highlighted. Some mistake, some is highlighted. So the word printed in bold letters are determiners. All these words which are given here, the, my, that, every, some, these all are determiners. So determiners are words which identify or specify a noun in some way. So here the definition of the determiner. Children, let's see the difference between an adjective and a determiner. Look at these two phrases. Difficult problem, this problem. One is difficult, written in bold, and another one is this, which is written in bold. In the first phrase, the word difficult describes the problem. Means what kind of problem is this? This is difficult. It tells us what kind of problem we are talking about. So it is an adjective. In the second phrase, the word this does not describe the problem. It determines or specifies the problem. It points out a particular problem and says this problem, means this problem, a particular problem they are talking about. So it is a determiner. So this is the difference between a determiner and an adjective. So these are the points you have to remember. An adjective describes a noun. A determiner determines a noun or point it out. An adjective tells some special quality of a noun, tells what kind of noun is or how many there are, whereas a determiner tells which one. Adjective and determiners are part of a noun phrase. We can never use a singular countable noun alone, that is without a determiner. Children, now let's see the kinds of determiners. In this chart you can see the different kinds of determiners. So the first one is articles. As you know, a and the, these are the articles. Demonstratives, this, that, these, those, they are known as demonstratives. Possessives, the words which shows the possession, like my, our, your, his, her, etc. Then we have distributives. Distributives are either, neither, each and every. Then we have quantifiers. Quantifiers which shows the quantity, like some, any, much, many, several, etc. Then interrogatives. Interrogatives means what, which, whose, etc. Children, now let's read about the different kinds of determiners one by one. So the first one is articles. We already know that there are three articles in English as a, an and the. Of these, a and n are indefinite articles, whereas the is definite article. An article is placed before a noun. If there is an adjective before a noun, the article is placed before the adjective. like a worker, a competent worker. So what is competent here? It is an adjective. What kind of worker? Competent. So a competent worker. The wall, the right wall. Which wall? Right wall. But before that we have to put determiner. Children, A and N, as you know, they are known as articles, but they are the part of determiners. We use A and N before countables in the singular number, like a train, a question, a player, an uncle, an umbrella, an experiment. But did you notice that somewhere we have used A and somewhere we have used N? Why so? Because as we know, there are 26 letters in English alphabet and 21 are known as consonants, whereas 5 are known as vowels. So what is vowels? Vowels are which produces sound like A, E, I, O, U. So they are vowels, and others are known as consonant. So wherever there is consonant sound or the word starts with consonant letter, there we have to use A, and elsewhere we have to use N. We use A before a countable in the singular number begin with a consonant sound like a lecture, a platform, a building, a one-eyed man. Children, notice here the spelling starts with O, but the sound is of W. So we have to focus on sound. So W is consonant. So wherever there is consonant sound, there we have to use A. Similarly, a European, the sound is Y-O-O-U, European. A uniform, again Y sound is there. So that is why we are using A, not N. We use N before a countable in the singular number beginning with the vowel sound like an aunt, an artist, an instrument, an honest man. Here the spelling starts with H, but the pronunciation is honest. Sound comes from the vowel O. So that is why we have to use N, an honest man. NMA, here the word is consonant, but the sound is of A. So that is why we are using here N, NMA, an honorable job. So we have seen in honest and honorable, H is not sounded. So these words begin with a vowel sound. In MA, M is sounded as EM. So it begins with the vowel sound. Children, note the use of A in the following expressions: a pity, a shame, a pleasure, a noise, a reg, a nuisance, a headache, a toothache, a bad cold, in a whisper, in a low voice, in a loud voice, to be at a loss, to be in a hurry. Children, this is all about in this chapter. We will continue determiners in my next video. Till then, take care. Thank you.